8, 2026, and overnight, the Middle East has been plunged into open conflict.
That's right. What we're seeing is a major military escalation. Reports began flooding in just hours ago. Explosions heard in Tehran, in Abu Dhabi, in Doha. A witness for Reuters in the Qatari capital reported hearing another wave of blasts just a short while ago.
So this isn't isolated to one city. This is regional.
It's absolutely regional. A CNN reporter, Becky Anderson, was live on air from Abu Dhabi, saying, and I'm quoting here, "As I speak, I can hear bombs going off. It's chaotic, and it's happening right now."
Okay, so let's try to piece this together. Walk us through what we know about how this started.
It began with a coordinated military operation by the United States and Iran. It's been dubbed Operation Lion's Roar by the Israelis. President Trump announced what he called major combat operations were underway.
And what were the targets?
The strikes targeted military, intelligence, and government facilities inside Iran. According to the Financial Times and AP, this included areas near the presidential office and even the compound of the Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, in Tehran.
The Supreme Leader's compound, so we're talking about strikes at the very heart of the Iranian regime.
Exactly, and we have what appears to be confirmation of the impact. There's satellite imagery circulating, first reported by an account named @TRBRTC and retweeted widely, that shows a black plume of smoke and extensive damage at that secure compound.
Wow, okay. What was the stated goal here? Is it regime change?
That's the critical question, and the messaging is complicated. A senior Israeli official told reporter Barak Ravid that the goal is, quote, to create all the conditions for the downfall of the Iranian regime. But at the same time, CNN is quoting another Israeli military official who says the focus is not regime change.
So, conflicting signals, but President Trump himself weighed in, right?
He did. He issued a direct message to the Iranian people, urging them to, quote, take over your government. It's a very direct incitement, framed as a rare opportunity for them.
And Iran's response? Did they wait?
No, they did not. The response was almost immediate and incredibly broad. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, announced the start of Operation True Promise 4, which they defined as drone and missile attacks against U.S. and Israeli targets across the Middle East.
Okay, so where did they strike?
The list is extensive. We have confirmed reports of strikes targeting the U.S. Fifth Fleet base in Bahrain. There's new footage that appears to show a Shahed-style drone impacting inside the base. They've also targeted Al Dhafra Air Base in the UAE, Al Salem in Kuwait, and Al Udeid in Qatar, which is a major hub for U.S. military operations.
Wait, so not just one base. We're talking about attacks in at least 4 different countries, simultaneously.
Correct. It's a massive coordinated retaliation. One reporter, Preston Stewart, noted that this is a notably larger response than what we saw in a previous flare-up last June. The thinking is the Iranian regime may view this as an existential threat, and so the old rules of proportional response might be, as he put it, out the window.
And what about Israel? Were they targeted as well?
Yes, the Jerusalem Post is reporting that Iran launched 125 missiles toward Israel, with about 35 entering Israeli airspace. Another report from an IDF correspondent says it was 35 ballistic missiles since this morning, with some intercepted but others landing in open areas. So